Let me say a big hello to our church family as well as our entire Owensboro community. People have been asking when we will resume our in-person worship gatherings at Bellevue. Well, as most of you know, our government has given churches the okay to resume our corporate worship gatherings with certain restrictions. Some of you have asked if that means we can meet right away, while others might be concerned about starting back too quickly. There are three significant considerations your leadership has worked through in developing plans for resuming in-person worship gatherings. The first involves biblical considerations. The Bible clearly teaches that we serve a relational God who has redeemed a people called the church, and that church is meant to gather and connect meaningfully and regularly. Hebrews 10:25 says that we are not to be neglecting to meet together. Secondly, we have government health guidelines that we must consider so that when we meet, we're creating a safe environment as we're able. This would involve social distancing, personal protective equipment, and cleaning protocols. Third, we must consider various practical realities, which include having the proper supplies, trained volunteers for a very different set of procedures, and the fact that while some of our church family is eager and ready to gather back at the building, others are not yet able or ready. Considering all of the above, your staff, with the support of the deacons, is excited to share with you our plan for reopening our in-person worship gatherings. Here is when and how we intend to do it. First, let me say that we're going to continue to maintain a strong, quality, live stream presence for our services. We're reaching many people with our broadcasting of the gospel. In addition, we know that those who are vulnerable or simply not yet ready to return to a worship service only experience will need to continue to connect with us online, and we're going to continue to provide for that. But for those of you who are able and ready to begin returning to the building, here is our plan. First, Sunday morning, May 24th, we will have our regular live stream services online only, just like we've been doing. But at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, we're going to hold a drive-in prayer and praise event. Preparations are already being made for this, and we'll want you to look out for more information to come. This will be a joyous and fun first step towards returning to the campus. Second, Sunday morning, May 31st, will be the first Sunday we will be reopened in our in-person worship services. Of course, there'll be things different about this initial phase of reopening. We will only be holding worship services. There'll be no childcare nor life groups. Furthermore, we'll be asking attendees to come with masks, take temperatures, and be seated according to social distancing practices. These are all according to guidelines recommended for churches in our state. In addition, starting May 31st, we will be changing our service times for this phase of reopening. Our service times will be 9 a.m. and 11 a.m., and if we need a third service to accommodate the people, we'll provide a 5 p.m. service. This adjusted schedule allows for the time it takes for the new protocols and for cleaning the facility between uses. We are initially going to ask you to pre-register for the service you will attend. You might think that's odd, but guidelines dictate that we must operate our building at a reduced capacity, and we want to make certain that we have room in the service for all. Don't worry, you won't be ticketed at the door when you come. The pre-registration is for planning purposes only and to ensure that we will be able to accommodate all who wish to attend. And let me remind you, our Sunday AM services will continue to be live streamed for those not ready or able to return to the building. Our plan seeks to serve well those who attend in person and those who continue to attend online. Now, for those of you that are most vulnerable, the best decision for you to make might very well be to continue staying safe at home. You are so important to us. That is why we want to continue to provide online experiences for you to connect with your church family. We love you. In the days to come, we'll be providing additional communications about the resuming of our worship services, how to register, how to prepare for making this a positive experience for all. Please stay on the alert for more information. Also, let's remember, this is our plan. As we have seen in recent months, circumstances can often change that would need to change the plan. Now, let me acknowledge that none of this is ideal, but I'm going to trust that God is working through all of this for His glory, our good, and for the advancement of the gospel. I believe it is vital that as a church with a world watching, we move forward with a unified, compassionate response that is full of love for our fellow believers and our community. In all of our actions, let's show love for Christ, love for each other, and love for a world that desperately needs Jesus. God bless you all.